Hey guys, I'm Tessily. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm sharing with you 30 tiny simple things that will guaranteed improve your life. Some of the things you might think duh, but other things you might think, I didn't know that. So these are some things that I have been doing over the last couple of years, and they have been working for me to just feel my best self in general. So I couldn't keep them to myself, so today I'm going to share those with you. Keep in mind that not everything might work for you, so take from this video what you will. Even watching this video is already a step forward, so I really appreciate you for doing that. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. But getting into the video, I will break it down in 4 categories. Fashion and beauty, of course, because this channel is all about fashion. Also wellness, so your health, mental health, physical health as well, just wellness in general. Finances and convenience. But enough said, let's just jump right into the video. And at number 1 is declutter. You guys, I have been on this decluttering journey for a couple of months now, almost a year. And I've always loved decluttering, but especially when it comes to fashion, beauty, I have been decluttering, and I promise you, this will make your life so much lighter, just in spirit, so in your mind, but also physically. So literally it will make you lighter. So I would recommend to you, take inventory of your closet, look at the things that you don't wear anymore, get rid of them, donate them, sell them, do whatever you can to curate a closet that you love, that brings you joy. So number 2 is adopt a minimalistic style or a capsule wardrobe. I have plenty of videos on capsule wardrobe on my channel because I truly believe in this. This has transformed my life, my style. It makes me get dressed so much easier in the morning. It just simplifies my life. Number 3 is to also adopt a minimalistic makeup routine. All my makeup, my everyday makeup, fits in this bag. In the past, I used to have those big makeup bags with all the little zippers and stuff. Just a bunch of makeup. Why? I never wear that purple lipstick, maybe once a year. So get rid of all of that, declutter also your makeup. You don't need 50 different day creams or night creams, serums and all of that stuff. So also my skincare routine, I have cut it down to maybe 4 steps. And of course, because I do beauty videos, I try new stuff here and there, but pretty much I just have my holy grail products that I use all the time. Number 4 is also adopt a minimal hair routine. Now for us curly girls, how, if you have curly hair like me, how many products do you have in your drawers right now? Count them, because it's insane. At some point I had the mask, conditioner, shampoo, of course, but curling cream, curling jelly, curling smoothie, serums, sprays, all of this stuff. Now I only use my shampoo. I use a hair mask as a conditioner, but also to deep condition. So just 1 product for that. And then I use my gel for my edges. I don't even use a curling cream or anything. I just use the mask for that because it works for multiple purposes. So I really cut down the amount of products that I use in my hair. And just doing this, shopping less gives me at least way less stress. And of course, along with that, it saves you time and money. Now, number 5, and this is something adulting, in the adulting phase, I do not sleep with my makeup on anymore. I remember back in the days when I was a teenager or in my early 20s, college years, you are so tired and wasted, and you don't, when you come from a party or something, you don't want to take off the makeup. You just go to bed and that's it, and you wake up with all pimples and everything. That's so not me anymore. Now, even if I have light makeup, I always do my nighttime skincare routine, take everything off, put my night cream, and that's it. It's super quick and easy because I reduce the steps, but still my skin thanks me for that. And the next thing is to brush your teeth at least twice a day. Now this might come as of course, but Guys, this may be gross, but sometimes I skip, especially at night. Not in the morning, but at night sometimes I skip because I'm lazy. But now that I have the routine of taking off my makeup and stuff, I brush my teeth right away. And it works wonders because I'm 31 right now, never had a cavity, and I'm very proud of that. All right, going into the wellness, health category, I have a couple of things here because I truly believe in improving my health in general. Physical health, but also mental health for me is super, super important. So the first thing that I have is I stopped snoozing. Like, snoozing can become an addiction, you guys, and I know some people are against this, some people are for this. I put 2 alarms. So one is like more of a alarm that my alarm will go off. So it's like a 10-minute gap in between the two, and this really has been working for me because the first alarm goes off and I'm like, okay, I have 10 more minutes, you know, chill, wake up a little bit, and then when the second alarm goes off, that's it. I'm awake, getting ready for the morning. Now, the second thing in this category, I don't look at social media before noon. This is like kind of a rule that I put for myself, because doing like social media influencing, it can become very addictive, and I just decided for myself not gonna look at it before noon. I have been doing it for over a year now, and this really helps me to wake up with a clear mind without, you know, I can catch up later. I don't have to catch up right at the first thing in the morning. Now, the next thing is enjoy your first cup of hot beverage in the morning. My hot beverage of choice is coffee. I love coffee. So that first cup of coffee for me is golden. Like, when I go to sleep, I look forward to the coffee in the morning. Like, I love that first cup of coffee. It tastes better than any other cup of coffee in my head. So just enjoy that, take it all in, and just get ready for the day to come. The next thing is that I have adopted intermittent fasting. Now, I know there are various opinions on this. Some say it's good for you, some say it's not good for you, that you need breakfast in the morning. Guys, it has been working for me. I do it on and off. I don't do it consistently on and off for like I think it's like 5 years now. Sometimes more strictly than other days. If I'm on vacation, usually I don't do it. So I'm very relaxed with it. But pretty much during the week, I stick to it. I don't do breakfast, or I don't eat until noon, and then at noon I do my breakfast, then I eat something for lunch and dinner. And just the breakfast part, like moving that up towards more, you know, noon, so not doing that first thing in the morning, that also clears my head in a way. Like, I don't feel like, oh, I have to, what am I going to eat for breakfast? Because I get bored a lot quickly. So I just think this has again simplified my life for the better, and I don't miss it at all. Now, I'm not a huge person that eats sweets, but because I'm very short, maybe fellow petite girls, maybe you can relate, but if I even gain a couple of pounds or kilos, like 2 kilos, you will see it immediately because I'm very short. So to me, it's very important to maintain my weight. I don't try to lose weight. If I go on a vacation, if I go crazy, then I'm a little bit more stricter, but in general, I'm happy with my weight. I just try to maintain it. So I have to be careful about like eating sweets, but I love a good dessert. So when we go out for dinner, I love like looking at the desserts first before I look at the main course. But I try to stick to just one dessert a week. And this also counts for alcohol. I'm not a big alcohol drinker or anything, but I love a good cocktail. So, but for me, the rule is that it has to be worth it. I'm not gonna just get a cocktail or get a dessert that it's just your regular old strawberry cheesecake or whatever. Like, it has to be something special. I don't know, for me it's just not worth it to just get a dessert because it's like a scoop of ice cream or something, but it has to be something a little bit more interesting, and then I will be like, okay, it's worth the calories. Next thing is that tea also counts as water. I have been researching about this because I don't really like the taste of water. I know there are some other people out there with me. So what I have been doing is drinking a lot of herbal tea. So instead of, drinking plain water, I either do the water with like mint and stuff, so infused water, I think that is. Either that or just drinking herbal tea or like ginger water, mint tea, or just hot water with some basil in it. Also gives a nice aroma, and that's fine. I don't think that's, to me, it also counts as my liters that I want to drink a day of water. I don't count the coffee or like black tea, caffeinated tea, but the herbal teas, for me, that's water as well. That's water intake as well. Right, okay, workout. I try to work out at least 3 times a week for at least 30 minutes. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. Like I said, I want to maintain my weight, not trying to gain muscles or anything, just trying to maintain what I have. So for me, if I just move my body at least 3 times a week, for me, it's good. If I want to go a little bit crazy, I'll try to do 4 times a week, but it's just having that mentality of doing at least half an hour, just a half an hour workout will do wonders, like make you feel so much energized. To me, that's what I try to do. Next is shower twice a day. Now, if you live, I think this counts for anywhere you live, because when I used to live in Curacao, it was very hot, so automatically I shower twice a day, sometimes even 3 times. Here in the Netherlands, it's cold, so it's the opposite. So I have to shower in the morning to wake myself up, and then at night I have to shower to wind myself down. So it's just so good for your well-being to have that shower in the morning. Water does wonders. So I think, like, if you try this, maybe try it for a week. If you're someone that does not shower twice a day, try this for a week. It doesn't have to be long showers, just that running water is so good, in my opinion, for my headspace. Okay, a mattress heater, guys. If you live in a cold country and you're always cold like me, invest in a mattress heater. I turn mine on like 10 minutes before I go into bed, and if it's not like winter but towards like fall, I also open the windows, so it's like cold air coming in, with the cozy warm mattress. It's just heaven. Like in the winter, it's too cold for me to open the window, but this is just something that I cannot live without. I look forward to climbing into my bed because it's cozy, and you'll have the best night's sleep if your bed is comfortable and just cozy, Next is light candles. Now, I'm not someone who lights a candle every single night, but especially when the house is just cleaned and just everything is clean, I love like that ambiance of like a beautiful, nice smelling candle. I do it for the ambiance, but also for the smell. I love it, the scent. So you can do small little candles, but you can also do the big ones. Doesn't really matter. But it's just something a little bit special that doesn't cost a lot. I mean, depending on what candle you go for, but you can get very affordable candles, and you can make your own candles as well, which just gives you a little bit of pampering. The next thing is fresh flowers, and it does the same thing, kind of the same effect. I love to get fresh flowers maybe once a month, once every other month, so it's not a weekly thing at all. But sometimes just having a fresh bouquet in your house just gives that homey feel. Just love it. Podcasts. I recommend you to get into podcasts, and I put this in the wellness category because everyone, from centuries, for years and years, people have been saying reading is good for you, blah, 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 and I really believe in that. If you have like a busy lifestyle, you're always doing something, you don't really have that much time to read. At least I cannot sit still and read. So the way to stay up to date on stuff and to also take information in, for me, is podcasts. And I listen to a variety of different podcasts, from informative stuff, news, comedy, everything. And it just helps me to keep up to date, helps me to channel the outside world out a little bit as well, depending on what podcast you listen to, of course. But I really recommend you to get into podcasts if you haven't yet. Now, talking about winding down, when I was talking about the shower and stuff, another thing that I do to wind myself down is to drink hot beverage at night as well, and that for me is tea. I'm not gonna drink coffee at night if I'm trying to wind down, at least. But I love to drink another cup of herbal tea or like chamomile tea, something like that, to like really calm myself down. Again, it's just more of a habit and a tradition that has improved my life. I think it's also a mental thing. My body knows, okay, if I get that hot beverage, it's time to relax and get ready for bed. So I don't drink too much though, because otherwise I have to wake up and pee in the middle of the night, so I have to break my sleep, which I don't like at all. So just for the idea and to calm myself down, just love it. Now, this is a controversial one. Watch comedy before you go to sleep. Some people recommend to not watch TV, not look at your phone before you go to bed because of the blue light. I don't know you guys, but I have to watch something or listen to something before I go to bed. Otherwise, I can't go to sleep. I keep like thinking about things in my head. So what works for me is to watch like a comedy series that I have watched before already. So I love, the good old ones, Friends, Seinfeld, Curb, those things that I don't have to think about. I have watched it so many times already, so it's more of a thing to get my head, to pretty much turn my head off, and I sleep like that. I sleep like a baby, I'm telling you, because sometimes I laugh a lot, and I think those are the best night sleeps. It doesn't bother me at all, or I haven't had any problems with like the blue light at night. This is something that if you have trouble going to bed as well or falling asleep, maybe try this. Maybe it will work for you. Another thing that when it comes to your mental health is being different is okay. Like, I am different in multiple ways, like especially at work, for example. I am very different compared to the people that I work with. Of course, you have similarities as well, but in general, coming from another country and stuff, I am different. So in a lot of different rooms that I go to or that I'm in, I am different, and I've come to accept that and really embrace my the fact that I am different, and this has done wonders for my self-esteem. Like, I feel way more confident in my skin and what I can do and my capabilities. So this is a big one. Okay, when it comes to your finances, automate your payments. I am not a financial advisor, but I love reading. I just said I don't read. I love listening to a lot of podcasts around finances and stuff, or investing. Also watch a lot of different YouTube videos on this. And this is one of the tips that you hear a lot, but really it's so true. If you know that, your paycheck comes in, and then maybe the day after already, I have all my payments that I need to do, they automatically go out. So pretty much I open up my bank account to look at my balance, not the day of my paycheck, but maybe like 2 days later. So because the paycheck that comes in, I know that amount is not what I have to play with, because I have to pay all of these bunch of stuff first. So that's a way just for me that has really worked to automate everything, even paying myself. So saving, I automate that every single month. So I know that's not play money, that's money that already has its destination. Now, budgeting, again, you hear so much about this. There are plenty of videos, articles, everything on budgeting. So I have done this a couple of years ago for the first time, and what I do now is to look at my budget maybe every 3 to 6 months, depending on my situation. Pretty much my situation when it comes to my income, and my costs, they don't really change that often. So I don't have to do this every month because it takes some time to keep account of everything, keep track of everything. So if you can do this every 3 to 6 months, depending on your situation, it's fine. But as long as you know what's coming in and what's going out, this again does wonders. Eat out only once a week. Guys, I used to eat out a lot, even though it's fun, but sometimes it can get tiring as well, because I love to eat out to feel special. And at a point we were eating out like 3 times a week and it was ridiculous. So now we eat out only once a week and it still feels special. And the fourth thing that will save you money is make your own coffee. Again, this is one that's very logical. Sometimes it's also quicker, easier, saves you money, and it's even more delicious. Now, the convenience category, this is what I love. And number one is HelloFresh. I'm not sponsored by HelloFresh or anything, but look at something like HelloFresh. Maybe you don't have HelloFresh in your country, but there are many services like this around. So for those of you who don't know, HelloFresh is like a meal prep service. You order 3 meals. I have 3 meals that I can order a week. You get like the recipe with like the pre-packaged ingredients. So you just cook that and that's it. You don't have to do groceries. Of course, it's more costly than going to the grocery store by yourself. But to me, it's a matter of convenience. Like at a certain point, I didn't know anymore what I want to eat or what I want to cook. So HelloFresh really makes my life so much easier. And to me, if I can save time, like for certain things, I really look at how I can make my life just more efficient, more convenient. And if it costs me a little bit more, it's fine. Just my own personal time, just free time is so precious. So that's what I try to do. The second thing is get a cleaner. Of course, this is if you can afford it. But this is again like something that I don't enjoy. Some people enjoy cleaning. I don't. So I rather you know, pay someone who can benefit from this. I benefit, they benefit. We're all happy, and it's just so convenient. It's nothing more satisfying than coming to your house and everything is clean. I just love it. Oh, and going back to HelloFresh, because another thing that also is a tip that will save you time and money and gas and everything is cook for 2 days. Some people don't like to eat leftovers. For me, it's fine. If it's more than 3 days, then it's going a little bit too far. But I can eat the same thing for 2 days straight. No problem. It saves you again time. Also with the gas prices here, it saves you like gas, so money at the end of the day, and also ingredients. It's just way more convenient that way. Now again, another convenient thing that I have been doing is getting an ironing service. It's like more of a wash, dry ironing service. So I don't do this for every single piece of clothing, but some pieces that I have are a little bit tedious to iron, and I just don't have the time for that, you guys. Like I said, I try to make my life convenient. So I bunch up or save the clothes that I want to take to the ironing service, and every 3 months or so I do this. So to me, that's just fine. Like, I love it. I don't have to iron anymore. This might come across as a little bit, I don't know, pretentious or like I'm spoiled, but I like, honestly, there are some things that I just can't put up with anymore, and ironing is one of those. And then the last thing is order in bulk. I do this for my toiletries, cleaning, like home cleaning stuff, and also toilet paper. Like, again, this is a convenient thing, but also saves you money. So some of these tips that I'm giving you save you money, save you time, make your life more convenient, like all the things. So in general, these will all improve your life. But what I'm talking about here is that this is again depending on where you live, because here in the Netherlands, when I go to the grocery store, I walk to there, so I can't carry a lot. So if I want to buy like toilet paper, I'm not gonna buy the big giant ones with like 100 toilet rolls in them. It's just not convenient, it's too heavy, all of those things. So I just order it. I order like toilet paper every 6 months or so, just the big ones with like 120 or something, and that's it. I know that for, you know, the next 4 to 6 months I don't have to buy that anymore. And I do this also for detergent, for the clothes, all the cleaning supplying stuff, like Q-tips or cotton pads, you know, those things that they don't go bad, so you can easily buy those in bulk, that you know that you always have those in stock, and it's not something that you have to go every single month, and it just frees up space in your head as well, and that's what it's all about. So bottom line of this video is that these are the tips that will simplify your life, make it more convenient, easy, save you time, save you money, and just improve your life in general, holistically. So I really hope you enjoyed this, that you got some tips, some inspiration, and again, take from it what you want. You don't have to adopt all of these points. Look at what works for you, what doesn't, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.